We've got a big breaking news alert here on Facebook with a departure. Julia Boorstin with the details. Julia.
That's right. A very big departure. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announcing a bit of a reorganization of the leadership of the company, announcing that Chris Cox, who had been VP of Product, he is leaving the company. Cox has worked with Zuckerberg closely over a decade, working on that Facebook product that we all are so familiar with. He says that he's decided to leave the company because of his desire to do something else. Along with this, there's various other announcements here. There's a new head of WhatsApp, Will Cathcart. He previously had ran the Facebook app. They also announced a new head of the Facebook app. That's a woman named Fiji Simo. She has worked with Facebook's investment in video as well as in advertising. And in terms of that family of app strategy that Zuckerberg has talked about, Chris Cox had been partnered with a man named Javier Olivan. And as Chris Cox leaves, Javier Olivan will be taking over responsibility and be the lead identifying where the apps should be more integrated, which, of course, lately has been a bit of a controversial issue as they work on integrating the back end. So a big reorganization here as Zuckerberg has talked more about his investment in both privacy and also making sure that the apps are integrated on the back end. We see Facebook shares are down about 1.5% today. Guys, back over to you.
Julia, thank you very much for that. And Mike, I'm just scanning this release from Mark Zuckerberg, which is relatively lengthy. And in the last paragraph, he says, as we begin the next chapter of our work building the privacy-focused social foundation of the food. I mean, it's amazing. The shift is significant. The share price is down, though, today on this news.
Yeah, the shift in the message is very significant. And I guess what we have to sort out is whether it's a real remaking of the whole orientation of the company, a real product kind of reboots, or if it is just kind of messaging.
Well, I think also what investors need to sort out is whether it might be good for Facebook in dealing with its privacy issues, its scandals, its overstepping into data sharing, but is it good for the bottom line? Because Facebook has been a money machine.
It has. And so far, I don't think you've seen people get worried about advertisers thinking the return on investment isn't going to be as good or anything like that. And Facebook, of course, does trade at a bit of a lower valuation than it used to, and even lower than, let's say, Alphabet or Microsoft right now, if you look at free cash flow. So I do think the market has maybe kind of pulled in a little bit.
You think investors and analysts have wrapped their head around what this means, shifting the entire model to a privacy social media app from a very public
I don't think they know enough about what that means to try to model that out. What I do know is earnings forecasts for this current year have gone from $9 to $7.50 over the course of the last 10 or 12 months. So obviously we've already kind of downgraded what they're going to be doing in the near term profit.